Hey guys, and welcome to the Best Options channel. In this video, we've decided to review the best Samsung phones available on the market today. First, we will be looking at some of the best affordable entry-level Samsung phones that are available, then at the top premium ones that you can buy. If you'd like to see their price, and find out more information about the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description box below. So, here are the top 5 best Samsung phones. The fifth product on our list is the Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G, the best budget Samsung phone available on the market today. As a selling point, the Snapdragon 865 processor is the first thing, along with a Super AMOLED screen with a refresh rate of 120 Hz. At the back, we have a plastic panel, which reminds us of the Galaxy S series more than the Galaxy S. It is still matte to the touch, but even looking at it from a distance gives you the feeling of premium. We also have glass in front, but also a metal frame, with an area of volume buttons inspired by the Galaxy Note 20. The phone is IP68 certified for water and dust resistance and can be immersed in water up to 40 inches deep for 30 minutes. Here we have a Super AMOLED panel with a diagonal of 6.5 inches, with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels, 20:9 aspect ratio, and HDR10+ support. We also have an in-screen hole for the selfie camera and fingerprint reader integrated into this panel. Inside, along with the Snapdragon 865 chip, there are 6 or 8 GB of RAM, and 128 or 256 GB of UFS 3.1 storage, plus a micro SD slot, shared with one of the SIM slots. The battery is 4500 mAh, with wired charging at 25 watts and wireless charging at 15 watts, plus reverse charging at 4.5 watts. On the camera side, we get a cutout screen for selfies, with a resolution of 32 MP. It shoots in 4K at 60 frames per second, which is no small thing. At the back is a triple camera with a 12-megapixel main sensor with dual pixel TAF and optical stabilization, along with an 8-megapixel telephoto camera with 3 times optical zoom and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera with a 123-degree angle. This camera shoots in 4K at 60 frames per second. Some of the pros of this product include excellent shooting stabilization, stereo speakers, IP68 certification, wireless charging, screen with 120 Hz refresh rate and quite bright, performance over the S20 series thanks to the powerful Snapdragon chipset. However, a con for this product, the back of the phone is made of plastic. It is better than the S20 Ultra in close-up and fingerprint reader, and also has a pretty good range. In fourth place, we have the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. It is usually priced at around $1,300, and it is our option for the best flip Samsung phone that can be found on the market, and is a foldable phone with a 6.7-inch screen that adopts a flip phone format. It measures 0.6 inch closed, and in this variant, it fits nicely in the jeans pocket. Folding is done firmly in the middle of the 6.7-inch screen and results in one that is visible on white backgrounds and is felt when you swipe over. We have a new generation hinge. It is more discreet, more solid, and has microfibers inside that get rid of debris. We have glass on the back of the phone. The Galaxy Z Flip is slightly slippery, and the black version I played with is a fingerprint magnet. The phone features a 6.7-inch main screen with a dynamic AMOLED panel, HDR10+ support, and a resolution of 2636 by 1080 pixels. It has a cutout for the selfie in the top center and folds right in the middle. The secondary screen is a 1.1-inch Super AMOLED, placed on the outside of the phone, next to the main camera. It has a resolution of 300 by 112 pixels and is only used to display time, date, and notifications. The settings are generous for this screen, from brightness for both screens to blue light filter and adaptive brightness. We also have the full screen apps option, to fill the screen with games that Asphalt 9 that default start with small black bars on the side. Snapdragon 855 Plus processor, 8 GB RAM and 256 GB UFS 3.0 storage. It has an evolved hinge compared to the Galaxy Fold, and the screen also has UTG glass protection, but also a plastic foil over it. Inside we find a 3300 mAh battery with 2 cells, and below is a single speaker tuned by AKG. That battery has 15 watts wired charging, wireless charging, and reverses charging. Some of the pros of this product include, it costs the same as other high-end phones. It's water resistant. The inside screen is as good as other premium phones. It folds in half. However, a con for this product is, long-term screen durability is still a question. For authentication, there is a fingerprint reader integrated into the slightly deepened power button, after the Galaxy S10e model. The third product on our list is Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 5G. If you're looking for the best fold Samsung phone that can be found on the market, you are in right place. Galaxy Z Fold 2 5G brings a bigger external screen, exactly as the fans requested, plus a bigger internal screen, but also the new UTG layer from Z Flip for the internal screen. It comes in the shade Mystic Bronze and costs $1,900. We also receive a new hinge, with a new lid, a little bigger, but also with those hairs inside that clean the impurities and particles. An additional reason to be attracted to this phone is the fact that it brings the most powerful Qualcomm processor on the market, Snapdragon 865 Plus, along with 256GB of UFS 3.1 storage and 12GB of LPDDR5 RAM. It measures 0.27-inch open and 0.66-inch closed. It comes with glass on the outside, an aluminum frame, and on the inside, the screen offers a combo of UTG plus plastic protection applied from the factory. The selfie cameras are integrated into the form of holes directly in the screen. Between 75 and 115 degrees, the phone will remain open exactly in the position we want. The interior now has a 7.6-inch diagonal, with a dynamic AMOLED panel, and comes with a resolution of 2208 by 1768 pixels. It also offers HDR10 Plus support, but also 120Hz refresh rates. Then we have the external screen, cover display, also growing at a diagonal of 6.23 inches, compared to its predecessor Galaxy Fold, which had only a 4.6-inch screen. The resolution is 2260 by 816 pixels. There is also a 4500 mAh battery with 25 watts charging, 11 watts wireless charging, and 4.5 watts reverse charging. We also take the AKG Tune stereo speakers, but we didn't have an audio jack, as expected. Now the 10MP sensor is cut in a hole directly in the screen, and the other selfie camera, the one in the external screen, is also cut in such a hole and also has 10 megapixels. Some of the pros of this product include, it has a bigger cover display. Flex mode adds versatility. More durable design. Apps make use of tablet mode. However, a con for this product, it is now quite expensive. The main camera has optical stabilization and dual pixel TAF, then comes the telephoto camera with 2x optical zoom and WA, and the ultra-wide with an angle of 123 degrees. The title of the runner-up best Samsung phone in the market today deservedly went to the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. We are looking at one of the most advanced smartphones available on the market today that you can get for $1,000. Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G has a solid body, made of premium materials, glass, and stainless steel. At the back, we have a glass panel with new Gorilla Glass Victus protection, and at the front the same protection. Victus is a special aluminosilicate glass that would survive a drop of 80 inches in height. This smartphone measures 0.3 inches at the waist and weighs 7.3 ounces, but the weight is very well distributed. Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G adopts a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED screen with a 120Hz refresh rate. It supports a resolution of 3088 by 1440 pixels and also supports HDR10+. This time we do not always have 120Hz, but we have a refresh rate adaptable to the situation or application. The screen is immersive, has narrow edges, looks quite bright, and has a wide range of colors to display. Inside is the Exynos 990 processor for Europeans, and for America we have the Snapdragon 865 Plus. The limitations are clear for the Exynos 990, and we know them from the S20 series. Features also include 12GB RAM, 128, 256, or 512GB UFS 3.1 storage, but also a micro SD slot. We also have a 4500 mAh battery, 200 mAh longer than the Note 10. The fast charge is only 25 watts, where the Note 10 Plus had 45 watts. As for the cameras, the selfie has not changed much from its predecessors, a 10-megapixel unit in a hole centered on the screen. In the back, we find a triple camera, with a 108MP sensor, with optical stabilization, next to a 12-megapixel telephoto camera with optical stabilization and 5x optical zoom, but also digital 50x, plus a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera. We complete the list with the LED flash, 8K filming at 24 frames per second, and the special omnidirectional audio capture for filming. Some of the pros of this product include, dynamic 6.9-inch 120Hz display, smoother S Pen performance, powerful 50x zoom camera and laser autofocus, very good battery life. However, a con for this product, curved display can annoy you at times. Let's not forget the S Pen, a stylus moved into a slot on the left now and which offers a latency of only 9 milliseconds, imitating a pen-on-paper experience. And finally, we present you the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra. The best Samsung phone available on the market today, with a price of $1,200. The smartphone captures attention with its modern and elegant minimalist design. The whole device is made of glass and metal and the assembly is impeccable. Please note that the glass on both sides is Gorilla Glass Victus, the strongest glass. We would like to point out that the smartphone does not lack IP68 protection, durability to water and dust. We make the transition to the front sector and here we are greeted by a screen accessorized with perforation up in the middle and a generous diagonal of 6.8 inches. Please note that the speakers are optimized by AKG and have Dolby Atmos technology. The smartphone does not have a 3.5mm jack. Through the USB-C port, the sound is output at 32-bit quality per 384 kHz. Good to know when it comes to image quality, everything is superlative. The brightness is excellent, the colors are vivid and intensely tinted, black is dark and very deep, typical for a high-end AMOLED. The panel responds instantly to touch and the resolution of 3200 by 1440 pixels delivers an image with enviable clarity. Regardless of the activity or application, it is a real pleasure to button the screen of this device. Thanks to the high format Type 20:9 and the diagonal that reaches 6.8 inches, the display is ideal for activities that involve a lot of scrolling. The screen can be set to run in two modes, standard, 60Hz refresh, and adaptive, up to 120Hz refresh. The dual telephoto lenses get you very close to your subject, and the new zoom lock feature keeps things steadier with digital space zoom. The Ultra starts at $1,199 and includes 12GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. You can also upgrade to 256GB of storage and to a model with 16GB of RAM and 512GB of storage. The 256GB model costs $1,249. Some of the pros of this product include dynamic 6.8-inch AMOLED display, dual telephoto lenses, S Pen support, great battery life. However, a con for this product, no charger or microSD card. The larger fingerprint sensor is welcome, making the S21 Ultra easier to unlock, and the 11.5 hours of battery life is excellent for a 5G phone.